Okay, guys, let's look at the last student task statement called drilling down. A water well drilling rig has dug to a height of negative 60 feet after one full day of continuous use. Number one, assuming the rig drilled at a constant rate, what is the height of the drill after 15 hours? Okay, so before I go to the next question, because I don't want to read all the questions and overwhelm you guys, we're going to take it one question at a time. All right, so we need to find what is the constant rate, okay? So it says a water well drilling rig has dug to a height of negative 6 feet after one full day. Well, first of all, we need to figure out how many hours are in a day, and that is 24 hours. So in order to figure out the constant rate, we need to divide 60 divided by 24. Okay? Because that's going to help us find out how many feet per hour are they going underneath. So 24 divided by 60, our quotient is going to be negative because the signs are different. So 24 can go in there twice. All right, I'm going to subtract, which would give me, all right, 1, 2, drop the 0. All right, and then 24, I can have to find out how many times could 24 go in there. I want to start off with 5. You can start off with 4 as well, but I never aim for like 1 or 2 because we already know what 24 times 1 is, 24 times 2, and 24 times 3. I know that, so I'm starting off with, you can do 4 as well, but I jumped to 5, but let's do 4. And let me move this out the way so you guys can see my math work a bit better because neat work make the best work. Okay, so here we go. All right, so 16, this is 8, this is 96, okay. And then that's 20, carry the 2, okay. And that's 120, so it's going to be 5 times. So since the signs are different, it's going to be negative 2.5, that's per hour. But that's not our answer because it wants us to know for 15 hours. So what I want to do is I want to take this rate right here, negative 2.5, and I want to multiply it times 15. Okay. So when I multiply that times 15, make sure I get my right answer. 15 times, I should get negative 37 and a half. Okay, negative 37 and a half feet. Let's not forget our unit. Okay, that means that it's underneath the ground. All right. So then for question number 2, it says if the rig has been running constantly and is currently at the height of negative 147 and a half feet, for how long has the rig been running? Well, it gives us the feet. So what we want to do is that we want to divide 147 and a half divided by the rate. Okay? Which would give me 59 hours. Okay? Why did I get a positive quotient? Is because the signs are the same. Okay? So then for the third one, it wants us to plot our progress on the coordinate plane or the coordinate grid. I'm sorry about that. So our points would be, okay, on the x-axis is hours. So what you want to do is do 24, comma, negative 60. That's the first order pair. And the next one would be 59, comma, to negative 147 and a half feet. So on the x-axis, I need to find 24, which this is halfway, so 24 will be right there, close to the midpoint. And then I need to find negative 60, which this is counting increments of, let's see, 50. And then halfway between 50 and 100 would be 75, and then that would be 100. So 60 should be right there, somewhere right there in that nature. And there we go, plotting it right there. So then the next point would be 59. So 59 is close to 60. And there's going to be 147. 2.5. So it'll be right here. And it'll be right there. Okay. So then for number 4, it says, at this rate, how many hours will it take until the drill reaches negative 250 feet? So if we're trying to look for hours, we want to divide by the constant rate, which is negative 2.5. So negative 2.5. All right. And when I divide those two numbers, not 10, I was about to say you should get 10. When I divide those two numbers, I should get 100. Let me make sure, I'm just trying to double check my answers. Because even though it seems simple, yep, it should be 100. And the reason why it's a positive 100 is because both the signs are the same. All right, guys, if you had any questions about this lesson or the student task statement, please make sure you refer to your manager's Google Meet session. And please don't forget to complete your assignments in the Google Classroom. You guys have a nice day, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's lesson.